Finally today, when it comes to a natural disaster or other event that causes a mass loss of livestock, it is important for emergency teams to be prepared to manage the situation. SUNUP's Curtis Hare takes us to a recent training session.
When you walk out of here over the next 3 days, you've got to be able to understand what all these bullet points mean.
Oklahoma State was involved in developing a Train the Trainer workshop, and this Train the Trainer workshop was focused on how you manage animal mortalities. This is in the event that we have mass mortalities due to an invasive pathogen such as avian influenza or African swine fever virus. And so we developed this workshop in conjunction with the University of Maine Extension, as well as USDA and others within the state of Oklahoma, including the Department of Ag. And essentially the whole goal of the workshop was to have people on site that knew how to manage animal mortalities. And you might not think of this like, well, you never have enough animal mortalities to really need to manage them. Well, in the event of a pathogen coming in, you have to manage these mortalities because those animals have to be managed in a way that they're not going to spread that pathogen.
We've been very, very fortunate in being able to put on a schooling here, and it's been a big collaborative effort with a lot of industry and the university.
Gary Stone is a field veterinarian for the Oklahoma Department of Agriculture, Food, and Forestry. He says a Train the Trainer workshop like this one is essential.
We are bringing people together to get them trained in the incidents of a catastrophic event that might occur. It's not a matter of if it will occur, it's a matter of when it occurs, and we just need to be prepared. And so this is a great training.
You know, one of the most unfortunate things when a pathogen, especially a foreign agent pathogen, comes into our large animal facilities is that you have to depopulate those. And so essentially what happens is we have all these approved methods, but not every approved method is very well understood.
Attendees of the workshop not only learn about these methods in a classroom, but also get the chance to get a hands-on experience.
What we have here are 5 different compost piles that are used for one of the training programs that we have going on.
Bill Seekins is an associate with the University of Maine Extension, and today he's teaching trainees how to properly set up a composting station.
Well, actually, almost anything that was once part of a plant or animal is potentially compostable. Okay, the thermometers are used to indicate how much biological activity is going on in the pile, because the more biological activity, the higher the temperature comes in the pile.
The hotter the temperature, the better chance you have of killing pathogens.
Whenever we're dealing with any of these events, it's many people from many different agencies and universities and industry that have to cooperate to deal with these events. And so this cooperative effort that's going on now reflects that kind of effort that's necessary to deal with these big events.
We have to remember, Oklahoma, really, we're an ag state. We've got a lot of agriculture here, and this is about secure food for our population and feeding the world. We have to remember agriculture is very, very important to the security of this nation.
In Payne County, I'm Curtis Hare.